Red Thread Entertainment. What is up? My name is Akasan.
What's up, Super Chris? DCsan.
I'm Callie with World of Callie.
And we're fisting! Alright. So, they haven't seen the Thor Ragnarok, honest trailers for Thor Ragnarok, so we're gonna watch it. And one of the main reasons is because you guys highly requested it. And you really liked it.
She loved it.
She loved it. The beginning of the movie. This is the main reason. They really want to see Infinity War together. I personally would prefer my private screening, but it's okay. And the main reason why is because as the lights were getting low for Thor Ragnarok, she goes, "For Asgard!
For Asgard!
Window is open.
It's Japan. That's right.
Let's go." Here we go.
As Guardians of the Galaxy.
Asgard is the galaxy. Well, it's not too bad. It's only
from Marvel Studios. The dynamo is still going? Alright, I'll wait. From...
That's
still
right.
going?
Yeah, that's true.
Alright, here it comes. From... Jeez, how long is this thing?
When did
Just
they
cut it
start
off.
that?
Nobody has time for that. Great, now we're running behind.
It's the Spider-Man?
Thor Ragnarok.
Oh, no, you're right.
After the Dark World, Marvel is back with a radical new formula for the Thor films. Not making them suck. In an installment that trims all the dead weight off the franchise. From his love interest.
Sorry to hear that Jane dumped you.
To his homeland. To his friends you couldn't name with a gun to your head. To his right eye. To his dad. His hair. Dang, even his hammer.
That's right.
They just trimmed all the weight off, huh? Yeah. It's like the whole franchise got on Hemsworth's steamed chicken diet. Meet Thor, God of Thunder, who, despite being able to shoot lightning from his hands, spends most of the film getting electrocuted. When Thor's father, Luke Skywalkers himself into the afterlife, his sister Hela, goddess of pointy things, will return to claim the throne in an epic family feud that will make you wonder, are we sure Thor wasn't the adopted one? Put him next to Hela, Loki, and young Anthony Hopkins and tell me he's not out. The real indie comedy director, Taika Waititi, takes the reins of a giant superhero movie. Because when you're part of a $14 billion global franchise, why TF not? Now it's out with the old and in with the jokes.
Behold, my stuff.
Where boring exposition scenes get tagged by jokes.
I will tower over the mountains and bury my sword deep in Asgard. Hang on. Give it a second.
Badass moments get tagged by jokes.
You wanted to know who I am?
And even heartfelt emotional beats get tagged by jokes.
Piss off, Goose!
I mean, he should have died.
Yeah, they overdo it sometimes, but this is a movie where an orgy spaceship shoots fireworks over the Rainbow Bridge where Hulk fights a zombie wolf. If you're mad it tries to make you laugh too, you're doing it wrong. Follow Thor's exile on Sakaar, a collection of the galaxy's most colorful gladiators, garbage, and gold balloons.
Who's gonna get it first?
And thrill as it turns into the closest thing we'll get to a Planet Hulk movie, where Bruce Banner awakens to find he spent the last 2 years of his life as an enslaved killing machine.
I've been Hulk for 2 years? What the hell happened?
And take all of 9 minutes to get over it.
I'm undecided.
Together, they'll team up with new additions to the Thorniverse, like the depressive alcoholic Valkyrie.
Thanks.
A Taika Waititi made of rocks. And a mute bug with knives for arms. And they still have more personality than the Warriors 3. That's a Lady Sif, but don't worry, you still got it coming. Enjoy the first Marvel film where everything actually looks like a classic Marvel comic book that reminds us all Thor's a cosmic Viking created by nerds on acid in the 60s. It should look crazy, with the best bridge sequence since Deadpool, the best two-man laser fight since Starship Troopers, and the best vehicle chase sequence where the hero jumps out to take the bad guys down by hand since all the other ones.
Come on! Guys, spaceship!
Good point.
Very good point.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, we found Marvel's new Sky Bee. Hey.
Yay.
So get pumped for what's easily the best Thor movie, also the best Hulk movie, Probably the best Doctor Strange movie. The best Guardians movie. And shoot, probably the best He-Man movie we're ever gonna get to. That hopefully taught Marvel an important lesson. Don't fire the weirdo. Embrace him. Embrace that weirdo.
What was he doing?
Sorry. Happy Thor.gif. I am Lord. Ya. Actual Jeff Goldblum. For the Horde. Ben Tim. Someone get this woman an untitled standalone movie. Heimdall the time they were able to get Idris Elba before. She's so thorny.
Woo!
George R.R. Martin. Sure, contractually locked into a cameo. Zorak. The current state of the DCEU.
Oh!
Sippy. Satan. And Thor, the 4D experience. Coming summer 2020 to Disney's California Adventure. Flash Thornton.
Flash Thornton, that's kind of funny.
Look at these lies.
Note to self, before commissioning a propaganda mural depicting my peaceful rise to power, don't commission another mural depicting the horrible, horrible truth.
Yeah, I
And
remember
the
that
Oscar
movie
for
looked
Best Picture goes to
evil.
The Fish Bank.
Oh shit!
So
All
that's
right.
it. We're just Justice League. My stripper.
All right. Okay.
Stripper name is Sugar Dust.
So, what was your favorite part?
No, and his favorite part was
What was your favorite part, Cal? Be true. You're in tears, dude. You're in tears just like me. It's okay to be honest. You won't be offended.
No, I liked
you
all of
enjoyed
it.
You enjoyed
No,
it.
I liked all of it because, you know, like I was remembering the movie and it's like, oh my gosh, yeah.
So, what was your favorite part? That you can remember.
Happy Thor gift.
Okay. She's such a nice
Really?
girl. She's just
Really?
I'm on record. Happy Thor gift.
How about you, DCsan? What was your favorite part?
Favorite part was the joke about the DCEU.
Oh, okay.
And when they had the director and they're talking about the two directors changing,
Right.
that I actually hadn't thought about it, but that's true. The guy that they had for the original director for Ant-Man,
Yeah.
they got rid of him because they were like, it's
Yeah.
too
Weird. Yeah.
it's too weird off the cuff. It's like it's too much. But yet they did it, and Thor Ragnarok did really well
Though, that.
for what it was.
But that being said, the thing was, the bigger problem was the fact that from going through the Infinity War challenge, I've been learning a lot about more behind the scenes things. And what was his name? Scott? Whatever. The original guy for Ant-Man, he wanted to do a standalone movie. And he didn't really want it to be connected with the MCU.
Yeah.
So you got to remember, originally
okay, so
Ant-Man
that
was...
part.
Ant-Man and Doctor Strange were supposed to be a Phase 1 movie,
Yeah.
but both those movies got tangled up in some sort of situation, and so they ended up
Probably
getting bumped.
scripts and
Yeah.
things, the usual stuff.
So that was the biggest thing, is that they couldn't work out. Edgar Wright. That's what
Yes.
his name. Edgar Wright. He wanted to do a standalone Ant-Man movie and not really include anybody else in the MCU, but already at that time they were just like, no, this shit is taking off. Avengers was great. We really want, and so they just decided to part ways. So
I could see him being like, he wants to have it as a standalone movie because he's afraid that the character may not tie
Blend,
in
yeah.
well
I agree.
with the rest of the MCU.
Right.
So it's like, okay, I understand it, but at the same time, you're also shooting yourself in the foot because that's easy marketing.
yeah,
Not just for the studios, but
yeah,
for that movie as well.
I agree.
Nah.
So it is what it is. I mean, whatever. The MCU has had many ups and downs, but we're finally getting to that point.
Wait, but they did bring up an interesting point. Wait, about the lightning? So...
Yeah,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
that's another part that I
My-
think is interesting.
No, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
No, so like I know he was affected by the lightning, but he couldn't really output the lightning without his hammer,
Right.
and not until the very, very end. So I
But
could.
he did output lightning without the hammer.
Yeah.
What do you mean in general?
Like in the previous?
Movies, he couldn't do it without the
Without
hammer.
the hammer.
Or we don't see him do it without the hammer because he basically relies on the hammer
Right,
for his
right,
power. Okay,
right.
Gotcha.
My theory is that it's similar to Black Lightning, or in closer terms, Avatar. As far as I know, at this point in time, some firebenders can channel lightning, but if they fuck up, it still affects them. They need a way, an output. So my theory is the fact that, yes, he can still be hurt by electricity, but what he's doing toward the end is he realizes from Mjolnir, like Mjolnir was just working as a conduit for lightning, so then he learned to ride the lightning, basically. That's my theory, is that's how it's working. I guess. We'll find out next week in the Infinity War Challenge.
Well, I'm hoping it's not that it's a big deal, but if they explain it, then the fans of Thor that are not happy with that part will be like, oh, okay, fine. But it is something that left me a bit curious. Like, well, why is he getting shocked? But he's the god of thunder and can control lightning. But your explanation, all right, that can work.
I wonder if he's going to grow his eye back somehow in Infinity War. That's what I really want to know.
No, leave it the way it is.
Really? You like him like Odin-ish?
Well, yeah, I mean, symbolically, as well as, you know, don't try to heal everyone. Like, let them be. Let some type of realism stay in this.
Well, you couldn't have realism.
Oh my god!
Stay.
You couldn't have realism stay when Zai's back. Because remember, he doesn't have Mjolnir.
Oh, he doesn't have. Oh.
He doesn't have Mjolnir.
Oh.
So he's going to have to create or build another weapon, right?
Right.
And from that basically becomes his own.
Yes.
As opposed to something that was passed down or given to him from his dad.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
So that could work.
Yes.
But you prefer him to stay as is, where he's got that residual damage, but he also, it's also their way of kind of paying homage to his father, since...
Right, we're just talking about the eye, right?
Right.
Yeah. It came.
Finally.
On that note, catch you next one. Keep super.
We got to do a major unboxing. We've been waiting for a package all day. But you got an extra video out of it. Take care, guys. Peace.
Peace.